welcome. So great to see all of you. I invite you to find a nice, comfortable seat. Or you could stand, whatever feels like it would be the most comfortable for you today. Although I feel like sitting might be good for this particular meditation. And as usual, if you would like to blink the eyes closed, or maybe squint the eyes, whatever feels most comfortable for you today, which might be different from other times that you have sat down to meditate. And let's just begin by checking in, creating a little bit of space between the busyness of our day and our practice here on the cushion or on the seat or wherever you might be. Perhaps bringing your attention to the breath, recognizing that every breath we take is a little bit different. I invite you to take just a moment to feel if you have short breaths today, long breaths, whatever might be going on with you. Just taking this moment to settle in, remembering that the world will carry on just fine without us. Nowhere to go, nothing to do, except, if you would like, give yourself this gift, this time to simply sit and be. So maybe for the remainder of the practice, you'd like to just sit and let the mind wander, and that's all right. You might just use the sound of my voice as something in the background, not even comprehending the words. Or if you'd like to feel a little bit more directed today, we are going to explore some points of contact. And we'll begin with the feet. I invite you to notice where your feet are. Perhaps they're contacting the floor. Perhaps they're in front of you if you're seated cross-legged. And just take a moment to feel the points of contact where your feet are touching something. You might feel your socks. Maybe you feel carpet or a blanket. Just take a moment to feel whatever it is that your feet are contacting. And then I invite you to shift your attention to your seat, your sits bones. And similarly, we're not trying to change anything. We're simply getting into this moment by way of feelings in the physical body and noticing where your seat makes contact. There's no right or wrong way for you to be seated right now. So many times during the day, we don't even notice those points of contact where we're seated. Letting go thoughts about the future or the past. Just noticing the feeling of being seated. And then notice your hands. You might feel contact with the palms of your hands on your knees. Maybe their hands are at the side, or the tops of the hands are contacting your lap. Whatever it might be, just taking a moment to feel where your hands make contact. You might even notice one hand contacting another hand, or fingers contacting one another. Nothing magical, simply taking a moment to feel the points of contact with your hands. And next, you might bring your attention to your clothing, feeling the clothing on your body, noticing the points of contact with your body and your clothing. And when the mind wanders off, you might just come back and think clothing, clothing. Then you might draw your attention to your skin and notice the places all around your body where your skin makes contact with the air. Some places might feel cool. Maybe the air feels warm where you are. Just simply making some time to feel the contact between your skin and the air all around you. And then you might just scan through your whole body and notice if there are other points of contact. Anything that stands out today. Maybe you feel contact with your knees. Maybe there's contact with your back against a chair or your shoulders, whatever it might be. Just exploring with curiosity the points of contact that your body might be making with the world around you. And before we transition, you might consider if any of these particular points of contact felt more prevalent to you. You might notice if they could serve as a sort of mental anchor for you during the day, whenever you might be feeling stress or anxiety. Just taking a moment to feel the points of contact as a way of letting go, coming back again and again. Maybe you just think feet, feet, feet. There's no right or wrong way. In a moment, I will ring this bell 3 times, and after the third ring has faded away, I invite you to open your eyes.